Alright guys, this is Philosophy Reaper here, and we are back again talking about Fortnite. But the more important thing is, as you guys can see, now I'm just going to do a quick spin around the map, and you guys are probably going to be like, oh, map looks relatively normal. However, if you look directly south, 192, directly where we're looking, there is a storm starting to form out there. Now, this is supposedly, okay, there's no confirmation yet, supposedly a snowstorm. Now it makes complete sense for them to start teasing it now, since it is week 8 and we are just 2 weeks away from 2 weeks and 2 days away from a new season. So it makes sense for them to start teasing things. And the best thing to relate this to, honestly, would be the comet. This is a very similar situation with the comet, where I assume that over the next course of a few days, things are going to start to get bigger. It's a relatively big cloud as of right now. As you guys can see, it stands out very, very well, and it's just pretty much parallel to Flush Factory. So kind of tying in the whole storyline here is that everyone's assuming that AIM obviously had came from, through the storm, or like went through the storm. So AIM has these frosted boots and these frosted hands, and no one really knows why, but this is most likely the reason why is because his plane, or whatever parachute he came in from, actually went through this storm, and that's why his hands are frozen over. And this also kind of ties into just the fact that we are going to start the next season in December, or pretty close to December, which makes sense for them to actually start, doing something December related. Obviously, we're going to start having a holiday themed map and everything like that. So it's going to be super, super exciting to see what they bring to the table. And honestly, again, this is all just potential, but I'd like to kind of cover these things because these are things that are going to start to pop up more and more in game, like similar to our Wild West video, which I'll leave a link in the end of the video. Holy crap, if I could speak, that'd be great. Where we talked about the Wild West LTM, and there was no guarantee that it was going to come, but then look at where we are now. Dynamite is coming, and the new LTM is coming up most likely tomorrow. So these things aren't just jokes. Like, Epic tends to like to do these things, and we're probably going to watch this storm grow over the next few days, next few weeks, and then we're probably going to end up with a pretty darn cool map overall. But if you are thinking that, and I'm going to try and mitigate some of the initial thoughts of what you guys may think might be coming. So if you're thinking that, I can even show you guys the parachute while we're at it. But if you're thinking that the map is going to be relatively completely snow covered, that is most likely unlikely, because the idea was suggested of someone, doing like a fall themed map for fall. Obviously, everyone was like, oh yeah, turn all the trees, to the autumn colors. And they were like, that's not in the works right now. However, we do like the idea. So I don't think it's likely that the entire map gets covered, no matter how much we want that. However, I'm not going to chuck it away, but I don't think that it's very likely that we're going to end up with a completely snow covered map, but we will have a lot of Christmas decorations around and stuff like that. So that's going to be super exciting. Again, this is happening within the next 2 weeks, so it's going to come by really quickly, and hopefully you guys are pretty darn close to maxing out your stuff. And of course, my controller decides to die in the middle of me recording. The other thing here is just the parachutes up here on the right hand side. This is right here in Flush Factory. I can go ahead and show you guys my map where I am if you guys haven't seen this already, and it ties into the most recent loading screen. Obviously, AIM was standing right here, and he's just kind of looking down, and then obviously his parachute was up here. So again, this just kind of ties into the theory that he parachuted in from out towards that storm over there in the distance, and his parachute landed here. He landed on the edge of Flush Factory, barely made it here, and that's why his hands are frosted over and everything like that. So now we're just trying to figure out what AIM's purpose is, which we should find out in the next couple of loading screens, but I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. I just want to make you guys aware of this storm. So once again, just look straight out 192, go by Flush Factory, and you will most likely see this lovely little cloud that's just out there in the distance that doesn't seem like much, but definitely is going to be something to look forward to. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, sub up, share around, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Did it just disappear? No, it's right out there. It just looks really weird with the haze. Okay, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.